I think Israel's war against Gaza is a moral war. They were attacked. They weren't just attacked on October 7th. They were attacked for 16 years before that. 2,000 missiles a year, on average 30,000 missiles that Hamas sent over to Israel. Israel did everything it could to not invade Gaza. Any other country that was being attacked by missiles and commandos and all of these other assault, it's an enemy that Hamas does not want territory. There's nothing that will satisfy it in its own charter except the annihilation of Israel, the extermination of every Jew, and then the establishment of a caliphate. And in fact, in its charter, Hamas says that any negotiation with Israel is a violation of Islamic law, except as a ruse. And there have been 5 ceasefires so far, and Hamas has used every one of those ceasefires to rearm, regroup, rehoist the banner, and then attack Israel again. The October 7th attack, Israel was, had a tactical defense, which was it created the Iron Dome, which is where our money goes, most of our money. The U.S. dollars that we sent to Israel meant to create the Iron Dome, and the purpose of the Iron Dome is to allow Israel to absorb these attacks from its neighbors without responding. So every missile that Gaza sends, that Hamas sends onto Israel, costs Hamas about $800, and it cost Israel $40,000 to shoot it down. But Israel bore that expense rather than invade Gaza. By the way, I consider myself extremely pro-Palestinian. I have a group in Israel that is the only group in Israel that has Palestinians, Jews, and Jordanians on its board. It protects the Jordan River. I work with Palestinians all over Israel. I've met with the Palestinian leadership on the West Bank. I have friends in Gaza who I'm supporting today. I'm heartbroken by the injury that's being caused in Gaza, but I don't think Israel should be blamed for that. I think Hamas should be blamed. Hamas attacked Israel, and Hamas is a kleptocracy. It is victimizing the Palestinian people. Palestinians have received more money from the international community than any community in the world history. So between 1948 and 1952, we had a Marshall Plan. We rebuilt 17 nations in Europe that had been leveled during World War II.